the third stream is what? Same things again, except that we'll be using, well, let's see. All of these are the output modeling nodes. So we are trying to prepare a bit of a complicated output, complicated stream, wherein we'll be performing 3 different analyses on one single given data set. And not just the outputs, we'll also be exporting, and we'll also be preparing charts and graphs pertaining to those. So, right, let's save this. Wait, where do we want to save it? We have more options. Page, oops. Yes, this PC, desktop, sessions, SPSS Modeler. Oh, sorry, that's a problem. I tried to save it. Right, so on SPSS Modeler here, we can see live sessions, SPSS Modeler, and on page 10. So, well, that's project. We are just preparing ground for which we like to operate or work upon, so that you'll understand at the later stage. So fine, quickly now, let us not get wasted too much. So the financials are ready. Let us insert sort node. So I'm putting in a sort node here. Right click out here. First things first, let us edit the data of the financials. The filters we are not having, we have already prepared the read values. So I click apply and I click OK. On the sort node, right click, edit. Fine. We need to select the fields, right? So which fields do I want to select? Well, price earnings, price sales, and price books. Why am I selecting only these 3? Because these are the 3. Yeah, we want, and also the 4th one, sorry, on stock price, right? So we'll select one more field out here. We are selecting the 4 fields over here. Why are we doing this? Because we want to study the impact of price ratios. We don't need 1, 2, 3. We don't need symbol, so I'll delete it. We need to study the impact of these 3 price ratios: price earnings, price sales, and price book on the stock price. So that's the reason I've selected the default ascending order as default sort order as ascending. Optimization, we don't need to optimize anything. Data is pre-sorted, or we can leave it at that. Apply and I click OK. So your sort algorithm, your sort node, or your record ops node is also attached. Thereafter, do we need to make any other changes? Well, I would like to introduce a regression model out here. So out here we can see there are no targets set. So let's set the target. I click on edit. The field. What is the target that we have on mind? Price. What are the inputs that we are throwing in? Price earnings, price sales, and price book. Click apply. I click OK. Model. Yes, we are leaving rest of the default settings as is. Click apply and I click OK. So fine. This particular stream is, I would call it ready, but yes, it's there. And what output do you want to generate? Well, let us also conduct the data audit now. It might not happen. We cannot connect it from here. So I'll conduct a data audit as well. I'll also generate the statistic output for them. Right click, connect. So this part is now ready. Okay, out here we have 11 fields for which we'll be conducting the data quality audit. So this particular stream, the first objective is now set. Okay. We are yet to study its impact or prepare its impact, but that is something we'll do a little later. Now I can prepare the three streams separately also, or I can also prepare the three streams within one main stream. So that's what I'm doing here. Fine. So let us now move towards the second objective. It's rather simple, generating the neural network on given financial markets data. Okay. So I'm coming back here. Um, is there any field data that you want to have? Let's have a filter here. Okay. Right click, connect it. Why do we want to have a filter? Because there are not too many data sets that I want us to be working upon. So I'm getting rid of the symbol, name, sector. We are not interested in the market cap. Let us retain the market cap. Let us not take an interest on 52-week low. We don't need the price data analysis also because we are conducting the same already. Dividend yield, earnings per share, market cap, and EBITDA. Market cap also we can get rid of. So typically we'll be dealing with only dividend yield, earnings per share, and the EBITDA. Let's click apply. I click apply and I click OK. So you applied a filter and now we'll be attaching a neural network output or the modeling node. So let's select neural network out here. No targets. So I'll click on edit. Let's come back here. So what are the targets that we want to set? The dividend yield. Okay. Does it get affected by earnings per share and EBITDA? These are the predictors that I'm using. Build options. We're building a new model, creating a standard model. So I'm sticking with the, we're using a multi-perceptron layer, multi-layer perceptron. Stop rules and symbols, advanced. I'm leaving everything at that. Model options, nothing really. Annotations, nothing. Click apply and I click OK. So this all is now ready. What more do we have? Right. And so what are the outputs that we wish to connect with the dividend yield? Yeah, we won't be able to because it's a modeling node. So let's leave it at that. Although we have committed to having, no, we have not really. We are not keeping or maintaining any output. It's not an output, it's a modeling node. So this is now sorted. Do you want to export anything? Not yet. Okay, there is no need for us to add any other nodes. We can add, let us add distinct node here. What can we edit here? The key fields grouping. Let us take 52-week low and 52-week high. Like, okay. We are not selecting any field, but let us select a field that is pertaining to price only. So apply OK. Yes, I click OK here. And, let us go on the modeling nodes. Yeah, we have multi-perceptron, multi-layer perceptron AS. Connecting this with multi-layer perceptron, right click and I click edit. What's the target that we want to set? Let's see if we can perform any analysis on the sector. Okay, click apply and I click OK. So this is what we have prepared so far, and now we'll also work on the graphs. So what do I intend to do with the graph? I intend to multi-plot to display its data in two-dimensional multi-plot. So I'm selecting a multi-plot here, connecting it here. Let's edit it. So what do you want to have on the X field and on the Y field? On the X field, I'll have just the sector. And on the Y field, I'll have 52-week lows. So apply and I click OK. And panel will retain sector, animation will retain sector, appearance. What's the title that we want to put here? High low analysis. 52-week high low analysis. Sector or sectors. Output will be on the screen, of course. We leave annotations. Let's apply and I click OK. So this is what all we have prepared so far. Fine. So let us run each of these individually. Okay. So let us run this. Let us run this section first. So let's right click on this and see what comes out of it. Right click and I click run selection. Okay. Fail to create file. This is fail to open or create this file. Okay. Why did that happen? Let's come back here. Let's select here on financials XLSX. Click open. Click filters are here. Let us retain the filters and the types. It's not going to be a problem. Click apply and I click OK. Now let's see if this is going to run. Right click and I click run selection. Yes. So now it's running the node that we are seeing here. The only concern again here is pertaining to the time factor. We still have about 30 minutes for this. We were supposed to enable the cache in all of these nodes, but we have missed out on that. Right, so it shows it's running this particular section as you see here. So it's running, so that's not a problem as such. Okay, now there were some issues that came up. AQ execution failed, whatever reasons that they have shown us. Job due to stage failure, most recent failure. So these are some of the errors that they have thrown up. They need to be looked into. So, but anyway, this is fine. I click OK, and I'm leaving this as that. Now, let us come and work on this. So let us enable the cache. So I'm right clicking on this. I'm enabling the cache here, enabling the cache here as well. Okay. And now I'm going to run this particular section. So now let us run this particular section. Right click and I click on run selection. Okay, no fields are still yes. We may have missed out on the fields. Let's right click on this, click edit. Fine. So the first part is what we are working on: price earnings, price sales, and price book. So I'm selecting only these 4 fields. I click apply and I click OK. Click apply. Correlations. Fine. Let's have the correlations here. Okay. Click apply and I click OK.